Hey y'all, welcome back to YOLO Texas. We've been counting down our top favorite YOLO Texas picks for nature lovers, and up next, we're stopping by the old stomping grounds of Lyndon B. Johnson, the former president of the United States. He and his wife, Lady Bird Johnson, were dedicated to preserving the land, and we had to see it all for ourselves. So come along as we make our way to LBJ State Park. Located just outside of Fredericksburg is Stonewall, Texas, the birthplace of our 36th president, Lyndon B. Johnson. And now it is time to hit the trails with Park Superintendent Dennis Smith.
Of course, here LBJ State Park is here in Stonewall, Texas, a little community between Johnson City and Fredericksburg.
Yeah.
This is where President Lyndon B. Johnson was born, where he grew up, and then where he came back as an adult, bought his family's property, and lived here and actually died here on the property right across the river from us where we're at here in the state park. And that's actually in the LBJ National Park,
okay,
where all that's at. But here in the state park, we have several acres that we are preserving the heritage and the legacy of President Johnson and Lady Bird Johnson.
What makes this a great summer visit for folks to come out here?
Well, obviously we're in the Texas Hill Country, and this is an absolutely beautiful place, nestled between Johnson City and Fredericksburg. And here at LBJ State Park, we have our bison, our longhorn, but also too, we have an Olympic-sized swimming pool. And it's a major attraction for during the summertime for a lot of people to come out here and swim in the cool waters of the swimming pool.
Yes.
We also have different little facilities that people can rent, but we also have access down to the Pedernales River where people like to go fishing. Every now and then people like to put their kayaks or canoes in a few different places that they have access for that. So just an enjoyable place.
Perfect. And you can also hit the trails, get your steps in as well. So tell us about the trails, because we're going to go hiking here in a bit. So what's the terrain like? Give us the spiel.
Okay, well, all of our trails are about 1.5 miles. We don't have an extensive amount of trails, but they're really pretty. They go through our fields of wildflowers. They go past our longhorn pastures. You can see some of the majestic longhorns that are a big part of our Texas history.
Yeah.
Also go through some real neat, wooded creek areas. So there's, diverse. The trails are fairly level. There are a couple of trails that are not accessible, handicap accessible as they go through the creek, but for the majority, most of them are. There's bridges and good level pathways that go through the park. So again, we have lots of wildflowers out here, and through the different seasons of the year, we'll have different species that come up, from the blue bonnets and the Indian paintbrushes that come up in the springtime. As we start getting to our hotter months, we start having the coneflowers coming up. There's a lot taller plant. Also, people know them as Mexican hats because they do resemble somewhat of a Mexican sombrero, but a real pretty flower, quite an abundance of them in real nice open areas out here, lots of sunshine.
This 1.2-mile trail forested area passes by a flowing creek into bison pasture, which is home to 7 bison, 1 male and 6 females. All right, we got our steps in today.
Sure
Thank
did.
you so much,
You're welcome.
Dennis, for introducing our YOLO Texas family to LBJ State Park.
Absolutely. Come back, bring your family, bring your friends, and let everybody else know about us and what kind of a wonderful place we have here to offer.
Absolutely, absolutely. Thank
All
you so
right,
much,
thank
Dennis.
you. Have a good day.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Take a tour through the farm and get to know more about the Texas Hill Country and our 36th president by visiting LBJ State Park and clicking on the link below.